Good morning everyone. My name is Mosmira Musa and I will be reporting reports as a primary source of information. The outline of this topic is reports and its type. By the end of this topic, you will be able to define the meaning of reports and identify different types of reports. Definition of reports. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, report gives a spoken or written account of something that one has observed, heard, done, or investigated. And according to Massey University, a report is a specific form of writing that is organized around concisely identifying and examining issues, events, or findings that have happened in a physical sense, such as events that have occurred within an organization or findings from a research investigation. Reports as a primary source of information is a genre of communication that is structured around concisely identifying and evaluating situations, events, or conclusions that have occurred physically. A report is a spoken or written summary of something that have been observed, heard, done, or examined. Events inside an organization, for example. The goal of the record keeping is to inform the reader about a topic without excluding one's viewpoint on that issue, as if conclusions are made. Solid analysis, charts, tables, and data are presented. This is an example. Newspapers reports written by reporters who observed an event or cite others' work are example of reports as a primary source. Types of reports. Formal and informal reports. A formal report is one which is written as prescribed or official form and is presented according to an established procedure to a prescribed authority. Formal reports are methodically laid out. Writers must write them in a manner that removes elements such as personal pronoun while maintaining objectivity and structure. Example is business reports, while informal report is usually in the form of person-to-person communication. Informal reports are generally brief statements that employ free-flowing, informal language to convey their point. Internal reports or memorandums are typically referred to as informal reports. Examples include peer-to-peer reports and group or team reports. This is another examples for reports. Let us play some videos to differentiate formal and informal. This is an example of formal reports.
COVID cases surging in Manila. The Philippines has ordered more than 24 million people in and around Manila into a complete coronavirus lockdown. Announcing the week-long measure, the presidential spokesman Harry Roque said that the virus is the enemy of and not the government. Now, Philippines has reported 9,838 coronavirus cases, the biggest daily jump since the pandemic began. And a recent spike in infections has forced authorities to widen tighter restrictions in the capital, Manila, to surrounding provinces. However, once-a-day religious services with up to 10% of a church's capacity will be allowed in the week ahead of Easter. The Philippines, which is facing the second worst outbreak of COVID-19 in Southeast Asia after Indonesia, has seen record new cases in the past few days. The infections reported in the past 10 days have accounted for a tenth of its total 702,856 cases. However, despite a surge in cases, the pulse Asia's survey conducted on 2,400 respondents predicted that 6 of 10 Filipinos are unwilling to be vaccinated due to safety concerns. The Philippines began its inoculation drive on March 1st, with officials acknowledging the uphill struggle to persuade many to take the jab.
Ligtas at epektibong bakuna, ipaglaban mula sa Philippine Heart Center, mula sa Lung Center of the Philippines.
Let's compare two informational reports.
So you keep lowering your cup, and then they realise that you know, so they give up there at that point. What's next after that? So you get them drunk, or they get you drunk. Yeah, go.
It's kind of a two-way street. You're both drinking. You're having a good time. Again, this is where they might start talking a little bit more free-flowing about their business because they're a little liquored up. Last time at China, when I was in China, there's another factory that I went to dinner with, and all of a sudden they started to talk about how big their business was and how much important our business was to their factory, and the other potential. They wanted to come to America and go to some trade shows, and would we help them out? Navigate the trade show arena in the U.S. for what they're trying to create, so the outdoor space. Those are the types of things. If you say, just say, hey, yeah, I'll definitely help you out.
As we may have watched, formal reports contains details information that prepared after analyzing the investigated information. They've shown evidences to support the research, while informal reports are like conversation with person you know. It's like you are just updating about yourself, like your likes and don'ts. To summarize reports are presentation of facts and findings, complete and compact documents, prepared in writing, provides information and guidance, self-explanatory document, act as a tool of internal communication, and act as a permanent record. That's all, and God bless everyone.